Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. My name is Sagar, and in this video we'll be talking about the consignment process. Okay, so first of all, let's try to understand what is this concept. So we are a USMF company, right? And now let's say we have a vendor. Let's say the vendor name is V1. Okay, and now vendor will have certain. Just give me 1 second here. Vendor. Yeah, let's say this is vendor V1, okay, like vendor V. And now vendor will have certain products, okay. Let us say vendor have about 1,000 quantities. So I will say here 1,000 quantities, okay. And let's say these products are very huge kind of product, like let's say they are a car or something like this type of product. And now let's say vendor have 1,000 and it is quite bulk in his location or warehouse. Let's say he transferred 100 inventory to USMF legal entity, okay. And now our vendor will have 900 here, right? Now you have shipped, like your vendor have shipped 100, like let us assume these are cars only, cars to USMF legal entity. But what will happen when the vendor will ship these into this particular warehouse of this USMF, okay, still what will happen, the main ownership will be available with vendor only, okay. Now let us say in runtime, if the company wants to sell these cars to their customer, instead of calling vendor, doing an agreement, or like there will be delay when vendor will ship all this to USMF companies, then USMF company will do documentation and will further send all this to customer, okay. Now instead of doing this complete process, what vendor will do, vendor will simply transfer 100 quantities into this warehouse. The ownership of this will reside with vendor only. And now in the runtime, when the USMF customers will come, let's say the C1 customer is coming, okay, it can simply pick a car and they can simply sell the car. Now when they will sell the car, at that time they will change the ownership of this car to USMF company, and later on they will create a purchase order, like when they will sell this product to their customer. So this is how the whole consignment process works. And now let's do this into our system. Now there are certain setups that we will need to do, okay. And now we need a special kind of product for our this consignment process. So if we will go to product information management and let's go to release product. So you need to have a tracking dimension. So for example, if you see, let us say this particular product. If you click here, you go to your dimension group. You see this product have tracking dimension as none. So we need a product which will have the product dimension as owner. So the first thing is that what we'll do, we'll create a new tracking dimension for us. So for that, I can simply search here tracking dimension. I'll simply search tracking dimension. Let me go to the complete path. Go to product information management. I will collapse. We'll go to setup. I'll go to here dimension and variant group. Okay, and here we have all the dimension groups. So let me go to tracking dimension group. And here if you see, we already have a owner one where this is text. So what I will do, I will create my own. So I will say SGR owner, Sagar owner. And once I will save it, okay, I can mark this one. And let me, okay, this is also getting by default. So I will simply save it. Okay, and now the next thing is that, now the next process that I will do is I will create item model group. So I will go to my inventory and I will go to my setup. and I'm going to go to my item model group. I'll go to inventory, and here I will go to my item model group. And now here what I will do, I will create my own, or let me see if I can leverage any other. Okay, so I'm going to use this moving average one. Okay, now what I will do, I will create my item. Okay, so we will using this moving average MWA. Okay, now we can create an item. Okay, so let me go to my product information management. I will go to product. So you need to make sure you are selecting moving average, or either you can also go with standard cost as well. And now I will go to my release product, and I will click on new. And here I will say this as my consignment product. And now the important thing is here I will select my item model group. So I'm going to go with moving average. Item group. Let me select audio product, storage dimension group. I will say site warehouse. And tracking dimension group, we need to make sure we are selecting our own one, like Sagar owner one. Okay, and I think rest things are fine. Here let me give the purchase as 9, sales price as 10, and let me give inventory price as 9 only, and I will click OK here. Okay, now let me validate this product. Okay, now this product looks good. Now what we'll do, now what we'll do, let me go to my inventory management. I'll go to my setup, and here inside my setup I will go to my dimension, and here we have inventory owners. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create an owner. So see, till now I have done nothing here, so let me do Control Z here. Yeah, so till now I have done nothing. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a ownership for my vendor. Okay, now I'll click new here, and I will select a vendor. So let me go with this. Okay, now for this vendor, this would be the owner here. Okay, now like just be with me for some more minutes. You'll able to understand how we can do all this transaction. Now, we'll do the rest thing like the actual transaction in our next video. So thanks for watching this video.